Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Weekly Crypto Review, episode 121. We changed the Weekly Crypto Review. Now it's Monday morning. We'll start as usual for a Weekly Crypto Review, weekly charts. Now we have the weekly close, which is much better for us to see what happened in the last week. Someone from the chat, please tell me if we have sound and if we have image. Okay, I'll look at Bitcoin weekly. That's the best way to start. There you go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks to the upside. One red one. And now last week was indecision candle, which is not bad. Indecision candle, but you can see strong rejection from 100k, close to it. We can consider 100k, even if we didn't touch exactly the level, but it's close enough. So on weekly basis, we can say that we tested the 100k and we reject that level. Looking at this chart here, anyone could say that this is a bearish chart? I don't think so. No. I think this is a really nice chart. Accepting above 100k, making a new high, consolidating here. As long as we stay above 100k, everything is nice and clean. And at some point in time, our shitcoins will have to start pumping. Altcoins will start pumping at some point in time. We can see something. If you go on Dex Screener, if you go on DeFi, you will see some movement. Even AVAX has some nice movement. Our classic shitcoins, well, they're lagging for the moment. Look at them. Red everywhere. But not for long, in my humble opinion. As we see Bitcoin holding this level over and over again, probably they'll start pumping. And it's nice when you see altcoins pumping because they pump. They don't play around. Okay. One weekly. What we can say about Bitcoin? Well, OBV, nice and clean. RSI, bearish divergence. I consider this acceptable here, not so bad as people pretend to be. And a potential one on MACD. Potential on MACD, it's close to zero importance. When I see potential on MACD, I don't really pay too much attention. It gives us too many signals, too many fake signals. If I see a bearish divergence, a potential one on OBV, then I pay attention. RSI has some weight to it. But MACD, not too much. Hey Bova, hey Jade, hey Noure, hey Ricky, hey Andrei. So, in my humble opinion, we are nice and clean, primed to the upside. A black swan event could happen? Yes, all the time. We know that. But we cannot call, for example, the attack on Kiev from last couple of days a black swan. That was something predictable. Anyway, weekly looks nice. If we put the chart in perspective, we cannot consider this one a bearish chart. We need a double top on weekly here. We need a head and shoulder. We need more price action and more retracement. A lot more to call, well, this could looks like a top. No, for the moment, we accepted above 100k and we are holding that level, which is really nice. That's my view about Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Totally different. I'll hide the ink for a bit just to see the chart. A lot more potential, but also not as bullish as Bitcoin for the moment. Look at it. We are in the middle of this big ugly range. I'm expecting that Ethereum should start outperforming. Yes. If Bitcoin will hold above 100k for long, Ethereum should start outperforming. money from Bitcoin will probably flow to Ethereum first and then other altcoins. Yeah, if we go to the Ethereum ecosystem, then we have a lot of shitcoins, but in general, first we see Ethereum showing some strength, and we saw on lower time frame, on daily, we saw some strength on Ethereum last week. Indicators on weekly, look at them. Nothing special, even a bit uglier than the rest. But I cannot call here anything. Not a top, not a bottom, nothing. In my experience, I said that this looks like a bottom below 2000, and I'm willing to buy some Ethereum below $2,000. Some people said, well, fuck it, no, I'll wait for 1000. Well, okay, good luck for that. If we put the ink back, you'll see we had the long reload zone, we had even 78.6. Come on, people, if you didn't bought Ethereum at 78.6 retracement, why the fuck you are still here in crypto? Why the fuck you call yourself technician? Why you call yourself trader? We are talking about Ethereum on a 78.6 retracement. Come on. I said to keep it simple. Well, I don't want to do more than minimum. I have to do below $2,000, big fat round number in the long reload zone. Less dollar cost average as long as Ethereum will stay there. Well, it didn't stay for long. But we had, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 weeks. Come on, 2 months of dollar cost averaging. Morning, Albert. 2 months of dollar cost averaging. Come on. Enough time for us to make, even if you didn't had any Ethereum, enough time to make a acceptable bag in 8 weeks. 8 buys, once every one per week. And now you should have a nice bag and you should be nice in profit. With the Ethereum that I dollar cost average here, I will sell half on a double and I'll keep the rest. That's my plan. Now you can see the drawings for daily chart because we have it here. Long reload zone, AB equals CD still in play, or long reload zone back in the long reload zone. We are still at the same level. If you look left, and please go look left, you see that Ethereum loves to play at 2500. Look how much time we stayed last time. Look what happened here. Look what happened here. Look what happened here. So Ethereum loves this level. That means it's hard to trade. That means either you stay flat and wait for a pump and maybe a short here. I don't recommend to short, but who knows how the chart will look when we'll get in the short reload zone. Or hopefully, let's pray, that will come back down here and you manage to get an entry. But if, for example, we'll go sideways and then up, I don't have any problem because we dollar cost average below $2,000. Yeah. So overall, we are in a good position here. I could see Ethereum start making some W's. Yeah. Will take some time probably. You can see better on daily chart. Let's go on daily. Because the rest of the charts, anyway, I'll look at on daily on them. So let's change to daily. At any point in time, this EM could confirm, actually confirm here, and we can go back in the long reload zone. But these EMs here could transform in a W if the price goes above 2,700. So I don't have anything else to tell you, new things about Ethereum. It's possible a retracement in the long reload zone or an AB equals CD to the upside. I will bet always on the AB equals CD. But if the long reload zone will happen, if the price will come back down here, then I'll take advantage and I'll try to hunt long ideas. Well, hit the like button, people, only if you like the content. If you don't like my voice, if you don't like my rants, if you don't like the live stream, hit the dislike. No problem at all. I'm not here, people, to I don't know, to impress anyone. I'm not here to shill you anything, to say, well, buy my shitcoin or something like that. I'm here to tell you my 2 cents. And this live stream is actually for our community. If new members will come and join and will like what we do in Crypto Traders Arena, they are free to join us. But we already have a nice community. Let's keep it nice and clean. Okay? In July, Red. Beginning of July or end of July. I don't know exactly. Depending how many places will get filled. We still have some, but I prefer to get at 20 and then start. Because usually I'm starting and then I see people coming in after we start. The next 2 weeks, and it's hard to manage them. I want to start with full all the members possible. And honestly, Red, I'm enjoying myself a little bit of break from teaching people. Yeah, focusing on trading, making money for myself. Because it's not easy for 4 months to focus on trading and also teaching and also managing people. Last month, practical part is pretty, I don't know, time consuming. Okay, so Ethereum here, nothing new. AB equals CD, which has, in my opinion, 55% maybe, and 45 to back in the long reload zone here. We'll see. So that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance. And Bitcoin dominance is strong, people. For the moment. We are at 78.6 short reload zone. We had some bearish divergence, some potential one. We don't have anything now, you can see. Nothing. It's still strong. That could change pretty fast, yes. I'll wait for a daily YAM here for confluence for an altcoin season, yes. I'll wait for the YAM to form and Bitcoin dominance on daily and then to buy shitcoins? No. I already bought shitcoins. I'm dollar cost averaging on shitcoins. When I'll see YAM on Bitcoin dominance on daily chart, it's a bit late for me to load my shitcoins. Then I'll activate Holy Grail and I'll become more aggressive. But the dominance, let's round up. I think it's 65. Let's say 65%. If I'm not buying shitcoins at this level, why I'm here? I'm not waiting for anything. 65, 70% maybe will get that level. It's the best area where I should buy shitcoins. Well, don't believe me? Please don't. Look left. Let's put weekly chart. Yeah? Look what happened from 2017 in this area. Too many shitcoins. Well, maybe we'll not touch 70%. Maybe we'll YAM out here. We are waiting for that YAM. Let's hide some ink. There you go. Maybe we'll YAM out here. Maybe we'll have to push to 70%. We don't know exactly. But I think it's a good area to buy some shitcoins and sell the shitcoins when the dominance will come back to 40%. What do you think? It's a simple and good strategy for us? I think it is. 70%, 65%. Yeah, altcoins could go a bit lower. Yes, they could. Let's go back on daily. So for the moment, we don't have an YAM. If we put 4-hour chart, we still don't have an YAM. No YAM, no altcoin season. But I prefer a daily YAM. So far, it's holding that level, 78.6. Okay, we talked about Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin, which is in the same place like last weekly crypto review, people. Similar. AB equals CD possible or back in the long reload zone. Similar with Ethereum versus dollar. Nothing new. Nothing we can say new about this one. It's all over the place. Bad location for us to do anything. If you'll ask me, I give a 55% chances to AB equals CD to the upside. Why? We have 0.03 level there, which is like a magnet. Also, we didn't retest this neckline or this W or this inverse head and shoulder, and it's possible to do that at any point in time. Now, like I said, in my mind, maybe I have a bias, I'm too bullish, I have a 55% chances to AB equals CD. Let's call it 50-50. What do you say? Okay, that's Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Let's take a look at CME charts. Nice and clean. People, let's look at CME on weekly first. If the classic one looks, I don't know, strange to you, look at CME. You think this chart is bearish? Look at it. This chart looks bearish to you? Even if we'll test this 74k, let's say that we'll go back down here in the long reload zone. 89, 90k still is not bearish. Look at the structure of the market on weekly. Higher highs and higher lows. Pretty simple, people. Pretty simple. Now, going back here. At any point in time, I'll go on daily. Any point in time, we can retest the pump chaser zone. At any point. Either another, I don't know, black swan event or something. Or a bad news. Elon Musk will argue with Trump again. And the market could come and test this level here. We tested some levels here. We hold the 100k. And now if Bitcoin wants to push higher, I don't see why not. Yes. Short reload zone 78.6, 88.6 here. The idea is that ES is damn strong here. We have a location for a short, but ES is strong. Look at the chart. We have some potential bearish divergence on OBV, some potential on RSI, a confirmed one on MACD. So we have some reasons to think, well, maybe we'll short, but give me a fucking yam. No yam. The market is strong here. We can push to the highs here. Look at the channel. We can test the highs of the channel. And I could see it slowly in the end of the year going to 7,000. But for me, on ES, to call it bullish again, I need to take the high, all-time high, break a little bit, and then retest. Here, in the short reload zone, I see the strength, but it's damn ugly for me to play a long setup or to think long here. I see the market is strong, but it's still a kind of a V bottom here. Now, please tell me, where are the people who said recession here? Where are the people who said that this chart will go below 5,000, will go to 4,000, 3,000, and so on? Some people even said that we'll test the COVID lows. And I was not the only one, but one of the only ones that said, well, 20% is more than enough. Pump chaser zone is more than enough. Look left, you'll see it's a pattern. This was a gift for the stocks buyers. Yeah, people who want to buy, they are playing the traditional market. This was a gift. You don't see that too often. And now the big guys don't want to give a second chance. Yeah, Max Payne, up only. Sorry. If you didn't buy, it's not a problem. If you, I don't know, fell in their trap, it's not a problem. As long as you have a journal and you are journaling that and you see that you note that and you remember for the next time. So next time you'll know better. When you see a 20% retracement, you don't have to believe me. You'll say, well, fuck it. I saw it too many times. I have it in my journal. I think it's a time. Everyone is bearish. It's time to buy a little bit. Yeah? I think that will be a lot better than to panic here. Okay, let's take a look at gold. People, gold is respecting really nice this range and the price action here. The problem with gold, as long as the wars in Ukraine, in other parts of the world are still flourishing and we still hear gold will stay high. It's that simple. Gold, it's a risk of proxy. People will go to gold when they'll feel unsafe. And I think people are still unsafe for the moment. At some point in time, gold will come down, yes. But if the 3,500 is the real top or not, I don't know. For the moment, let's call it a range between 3,000 and 3,500. On lower time frame daily chart, we have a short reload zone, we have a big M, also we had a W here, which was kind of a fake out. We discussed that it's possible to take a short idea here, and I think some of you took a short on gold here in the middle of the short reload zone. Now it's holding this trend line from the other side, so maybe we'll kiss the trend line lower and lower, and then we'll form a daily W. That could be an LJ long. This area, 3,000 to 3,500, it's a nice area to trade the range game. Yeah? People in Crypto Traders Arena, at least people who did Capua 1 or maybe even Capua 2, they know what I'm saying with the range game. Yeah? It's the best solution for us to make money. Yeah, the trend, it's nice and you can make a lot of money, but market is in a trend 25, 30%. 70% of the time it's a range. And if you don't know the range game when you are trying to play the market, you'll make money in a trend and you lose the money back in a range. So you don't stand a chance overall. Everyone, I think everyone here and everyone, or 90% of the people interested in trading, they want, I don't know, free from the money side. They want free to break free from the 9 to 5 job. Ugly bosses, people telling them what to do. I think most of us, we want the same thing. Don't feel the pressure of I don't have the money. But at the same time, 90% of the people, they don't want to put the time and effort to learn to trade properly. That's a mystery to me. Well, if I really want something, I'll go for it. Yeah, just imagine being free, having enough money, not being too rich, but having enough money to don't worry about spendings. Yeah, I think trading is one of the best solutions for that. If you learn the process, if you learn how to trade, you can make a lot of money, or at least the money you need to live a really nice and cozy life. Well, people, we have Capua 1. It's teaching you how to think. It's teaching you the process. And if you put the time and effort, you can become a successful, consistently profitable, that's a key word, consistently profitable swing trader. So if you want, I saw someone asking in the chat, if you want to learn how to trade like us, like I said, we'll start probably in July. The worst case scenario, end of July, beginning of August. 4 months program, another 8 months premium access. And I think in 1 year, a guy that is putting 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, not more than that, could become consistently profitable. The problem is, people don't want to work for their results. They want signals. Sorry, people. We don't give 100% signals, not even for VIP. They still have to choose the trade they'll take. Some people in VIP, they take only the day trades. Some people are taking all the trades. Some people are taking only the scalps. But it's their decision. So if you want to learn, join Capua 1. Yeah, you have premium included. Just imagine having access to all we offer in premium. And I'll talk about a little bit. Maybe you don't like my style of trading and you want something else, something more relaxed. Well, we have Bochan and Hand of Midas. And people inside of a premium and VIP could tell you what results Hand of Midas has so far. And I'll show you some examples when we'll go on lower time frame. Okay. enough ranting about Capua 1. People, if you want, you have the site in the description. Go there, see what premium offers, see what VIP offers. By the way, VIP will open next month for 5 days again, and that's it. See what Capua 1 offers. Capua 2, if you are already a profitable trader, not too many are, but if you are already a profitable trader, you can DM Stefan and join directly the Capua 2 program. I put an introduction part in Capua 2, so I'll try to reinforce the process in the first 3 weeks on Capua 2. But you have to have some experience, a bit more experience than. Okay, let's go back on charting. So gold. If you are bullish, wait for LJ. Yeah, you can see valid trend line. We can call it a potential LJ. There you go. W the other side. We are the other side. We just need a daily W. Maybe you'll say, well, fuck it, Paul. I'll take a 4-hour W. Nothing wrong with that. If you are bearish, well, summertime is called the SFU time in Crypto Traders Arena. Yeah, we are playing SFU setups all the summer, and we started already. And you can see an SFU possible here, SFU to the all-time high. So if you are bearish or you are not bullish, you can play the SFU to the short side. If you are bullish, long reload zone here, a lot lower, on maybe the best scenario, LJ, W, daily 4-hour chart. I think that's the best approach on gold. But expecting gold to drop like a hammer now below $3,000, I don't think is the case. And we have a nice big range, $500, more than enough to make money on gold. Total market cap. People, we are still fighting $3 trillion. I know it's ugly and some people say, well, fuck it, Paul, you say that from years. Yeah, because it's true. Look at it. This was the all-time high from 2021. We accepted above. We aimed out. We accepted below. Touch long reload zone. Back above. So overall, I think $3 trillion. Now it's a support, which is a good thing. A really good thing. But also, we cannot chase here if you see only the chart because we are in a short reload zone. What you can do? I think we can buy shitcoins. Dollar cost average seems like is the best solution. Total 3, similar. People, realistically, I'll become really, really bullish about altcoins when I'll see them above this level. And keep in mind, I mean with this, I'm serious with this message. Don't let your PTSD keep you out from your altcoins, please. I'm talking about weekly charts. I'm talking higher time frame. But don't let your PTSD from the last 3 years, from the last 8 years, I don't know. Some of you have more or less experience. Yeah, because you have 3 years of bear market, harsh bear market, ugly. Every pump is getting eaten and we make new lows. And that let's put some pressure on your mind. Every time you see a bounce, let's take the profit off. You don't believe that the pump will continue. And once every 4 years, altcoins are doing something nice. And most of the people will not believe the pump is real just because they learned in the hard way last 3 years that the pumps are not real. Keep in mind, zoom out and play the 4-year cycle. Don't play your PTSD. Okay? That's my 2 cents. Hey, Peep. Hey, Thomas. There you go. So, that's total 3. Shitcoins. Specifically shitcoins. Let's stay on weekly. Let's take a look at some of them. Huh? Alt. Let's hide the ink. I don't want to see anything. You think it's a good location for alt? For this one, to buy some here? Maybe we'll test the listing price. Maybe yes, maybe not. But look at overall price action. Look at comp. You see something nice? The longer the channel, the bigger the pump. When will pump? I don't know. But will probably pump. And I love something specifically about this one. Only 10 million coins. They just need to create some fucking hype. Look at this one. You think it's possible to buy some here? Look at this one. And I could go the entire list. Altcoins are cheap, people. You should sell your house, your car, your wife, your something to buy shitcoins? No. Because I'll give you an example on Mavia. You see Mavia 99% down. But please tell me what stops Mavia to go from 50 cents to 1.5 cents. Another 90% lower. So that's why we prefer a little old lady approach, dollar cost averaging approach, and overall we manage the risk. We don't invest in shitcoins more than we can afford to lose. So I'm really bullish with what is next for altcoins. I'm investing and I'm buying a lot of shitcoins now in this environment because now is the right moment. In the same time, people, overall risk, you have to respect the risk management. I have to be sure that I'm okay if all the shitcoins in this world will go to zero tomorrow. Okay? You have to be sure because it's risky, it's not easy, or it's not safe, or it's not, call it whatever you want. So if you have enough exposure on shitcoins, just stop and put your hands under your butt and wait. If you still have room to buy them now, not at the top. Pretty simple disclaimer, pretty simple way to see the market. Invest only the money you can afford to lose. Or let's put it in a different, you'll be safe if everything will go to zero. Your kids will have a roof, your kids will have something to eat, you'll be okay. You'll be upset a little bit, but overall you'll be okay. I saw too many bad scenarios happen on crypto with Luna and other things. People killing themselves, people losing the hope, people doing stupid stuff. Be damn sure you are not putting yourself in a situation like that. Yeah? Don't believe the influencers. They don't fucking care what you do. If you kill yourself, well, they don't even blink. They are here to make money on your back and that's it. I'm not saying either to believe a stupid trader like me. No. But respect that fucking risk management. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Be a bit more patient because it's what we are trying to tell you here as investors. Be patient. Invest only what you can afford to lose. Buy them now at the bottom. Well, we start to buy shitcoins here. We bought here. We are buying where dollar cost average all the way lower. At some point in time, hopefully, this chart will pump. At least in the short reload zone. At least to test the weekly candle highs here. You think you'll be in a good position to have a bag from 50 cents on average or 20 cents on average and to sell something at $10? I think yeah. And I could go on all the shitcoins. Look at Peer. We hoped at some point in time when it was $10, I said, well, if I'll see it at $3, I'll buy it. If I'll see it at $1, I'll buy with two hands. Well, I already bought with two hands. Now, nothing I can do on Peer. Nothing I can do on this one, for example. I just need to wait for this one to pump or to go to zero. I have max exposure. That's it. Hey, Ivan. But we have shitcoins that they are a bit more bullish. Look at them. Especially some Ethereum related. So overall, people, look at the lows. Every time we touch these levels, we bounced, we pumped. Sooner or later, you can see here, we pumped pretty fast. We pumped after some months, but we pumped. How much time will take for the next pump? I don't know, and I don't need to know. What I need to do is to buy and be patient. When will happen, if will happen, I'll be ready. But if I don't have exposure here and I'll see all of the sudden, I'll see the market at, I don't know, $10 and higher, nothing I can do at that point. And don't tell me it's not possible, everything is different this time. If you think it's different this time, please go and let me check something. Where is ADA? Let's put an ADA. Don't tell me we didn't have these scenarios. Look at it. And you can look at all the shitcoins, old as Cardano. I'm not saying only ADA. No, it's just a nice example I love to say. It's kind of ugly for me to look at this chart, but that is reminding me to be grounded and don't do stupid stuff. Yeah, look at. You think people who are bullish here, what do you think they said about Cardano? I'll remind you, if you don't know, or if you are new, I'll tell you. Cardano is shit. Cardano, it's a trap. It's a scam. Who the fuck is buying Cardano? And so on. All the way down here. All the way down. Well, Cardano was... Look at the chart. They say, well, look at it. Look at it. It's 90% down. You want to buy something like this? Buy Bitcoin. And then Cardano did something like this. From 2 cents or 3 cents to $3. And more. More than 100x. I'm not saying that exactly like this will happen, but the market will pump. Maybe it'll pump like this, maybe it'll pump like this, and maybe if we're lucky, it'll pump like this. But now is the time to buy shitcoins. Cardano here? No. If we'll test the lows, I'll buy Cardano. I have a bag of Cardano. So, people, all the shitcoins are looking kind of similar. If altcoin season will come, the real one, the one from every 4 years, most of the shitcoins will pump. More or less, depending how big is the supply, how big is the hype. In the same time, don't expect all the shitcoins from pump fund to pump. 99.9% of them, they are just dead. That's the reality. And if you don't have a guy like Bochan to tell you what to buy from that, you don't know. A beginner don't stand a chance. If you are looking on influencer telling you, you can see them speaking about Farcoin even now. Come on, people. Come on. They are hyping Farcoin here. Farcoin is nothing Farcoin could do. Farcoin could pump a little bit, dump a little bit. Well, I could go to the high. But why I should focus on a thing like Farcoin when I could buy something that will give me, has a potential for, I don't know, 20x, 50x, and so on. When I see influencers talking, well, this time Farcoin, this time, why the fuck they are keep mentioning this one? I don't get it, honestly. And it's the best I can do to show you the chart. That's it. I don't want to see Farcoin anymore. Could go to $100 from my part. I don't touch something like this. Anyway, I saw some hype on AVAX network. Pay attention. AVAX has a nice level. The low was $8. Now you can see we are at 8.6. We are playing this level here. If you don't want to buy AVAX, go on AVAX ecosystem. Specifically, you should go on Arena to see what they are launching, what they are doing. I could see something nice. Let's fucking Joe. It's another, is the exchange you want to go for AVAX. And take advantage. There are some shit coins there that they look dead for the moment. They look dead. Maybe they're not. And buying $10 worth of shitcoins that looks dead could give you, I don't know, $100, $1,000. Maybe more. It's up to you. We'll take the requests at the end of the live stream. Now let's go a little bit on a lower time frame. Because we have the weekly crypto review today, but it's replacing the daily crypto plan. So I prefer to go and do an overview on 4-hour chart to see what we have. So we'll prepare ourselves for today, for this session. There you go. Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Nice rejection here. I said here, if you remember in the morning, I said immediately play Dalai Lama because Dalai Lama is the key here. I could see a nice Dalai Lama and you can see straight down, straight up. Now we have an ugly location here at 105. Why? Imagine, top of the range 110, bottom of the range 100k. We are at 105, exactly in the middle of the fucking thing. It's advisable to trade the middle of the range. People who trade the range game, is something you should do in the middle of the range. Specifically Capua tours, because I'm going deep on Capua 2 about the range. It's anything you should do in the middle of the range. Nobody? Yeah, you should. I'll tell you, I don't want to keep it too long. You should take the some profit off if you have a trade when you get in the middle of the range. But to open a position in the middle of the range, no. Don't fucking touch it. That's about 4-hour chart. A scalper like me or Stefan in a session here on lower time frame, we can find a trade here? Yeah, of course we can. But as swing trader, you don't want to trade Bitcoin here. Indicators. Nothing specifically to say about indicators. Keep in mind, it's Monday. Yeah? It's Monday. We need to form the Monday high and the Monday low and we can play something. It's SFU season. So, we have this level here you can play. Pump chaser zone if will be the case. Long reload zone if will be lucky. But here, nothing. You can play a short if you want here. Long if you'll see a double in the pump chaser zone. Could form until New York. Or let's say we'll dump straight down in the long reload zone. A double on 1 hour will be more than enough. But let's see what will happen. Here, nothing we can do. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Well, this was a trade with Holy Grail. Let's put 5-minute chart to see it. There you go. There you go. Huh? You can see we are long out from that trade. Now, let's go back on 4-hour chart. Let's hide the Holy Grail. Mondays and Holy Grail it's not a good combination. Let's call it that way. Okay. Here we have another range, people. Let's call it a range here. This is the high. I consider this one a fake out. Okay, that was the swing high. This is the swing low. And that's our range. Let's delete the chart here. There you go. Similar. If you want to play something, if you want to play short, I don't have anything against short. I prefer not to do it, but it's up to you. Here, you should play short. Yeah? Top of the range, SFU area. If you want to play long, you should play the bottom, SFU long here, or you should play below, if you see a W below this level, or a 3-bar fractal. Here, in the middle of the thing, you can see how well respected it is. It's better not to touch it. Simple as that. What I have here, I have a range, a classic range, and I put a 0.25 deviation to the downside and a 0.25 deviation to the upside. And if you know how to draw a range, how to anticipate a range if you want, or to see the range, you can use this template. It's working really nice. You can see how many parts I have to the downside from the middle. Yeah, I split this one in 4, and then I have the deviation. Is working? Yeah. I'm making money with this one. I'm using this one from a long time. I'm showing it step by step in Capua 2. A lot of people don't like it because the range is actually boring and it's not fancy and it's not nice, and it's actually boring to wait for a setup in a range. But that's not my problem. I'm here to make money. And if you are here to make money, be sure that you know how to play the range, because the market is in a range 70 to 80% of the time. Hey Bucor, nice to see you, man. Yeah? Up to you, people. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's look at Solana, for example. Someone was saying here, Short. I said, why? Short in the pump chaser zone? No. Yeah, the structure of the market is bearish, but we also have some support here, people. Yeah, look left. Pump chaser zone support, look left. Look at it. Support. You want to short here to be the last to short at 150? What do we said last couple of weeks ago? If we'll see Solana at 150, we should buy Solana. Well, I don't see people buying Solana. I see people saying, well, we'll go lower. Up to you, people. I'm not shorting Solana here. If we'll go to 100, we'll go in the long reload zone here, maybe 100. That will be a buying opportunity. But I'm not shorting Solana at 150. Feel free to do whatever you want with your own money. I'm just telling you my view. Okay, Tao. Tao was pumping and dumping, but you can see pump chaser zone also. We have a big M, ugly M here on daily, a 4-hour chart, which makes me think we'll consolidate in the pump chaser zone for longer. Don't expect this one to go to 700 in no time, like you see some influencer calling. Ask your influencer why the fuck wasn't saying bullish here at $200. Why the fuck he didn't say buy this W like us? Go and ask him. Why you didn't shield Tao at $200 when the motherfuckers saw the W and took the W, the power of 3, call it whatever you want. Look how nice and clean it was. Now you want me to buy? After this big yam? I'm not saying Tao will not go to 700. Will not go to 1,500. Will probably go to that level, but not straight up. We'll consolidate here. Maybe if something will happen, we'll go and test the long reload zone. Let's see where a long reload zone should be. There you go. Some nice support here. Some confluence here. If I'll put a house level, who bets that I have a house level here in the long reload zone? Anyone wants to bet with me? How we play the house level? From this level, from the M to the middle of the M, and we just put the house short. There you go. Can you see the house level? Look at it. 78.6. So don't be too aggressive long here on 4-hour chart. Tia is trying to form a bottom below $2. Some people will say, well, fuck it, accept it to below $2. What the fuck I'll do now? Well, if you want to play power of 3, wait for the market to accept back above $2 again. Or at least the listing price, $2 was, I think. Or you can buy the W, or you can play on lower time frame, or you can play on, like me, on 1 hour, 50-minute chart, waiting for a W or a 3-bar fractal or something here. I'm playing actively, Tia, because what is below $2, it's a gift for me. So I'll play all the long setups I'll see below $2. What's the probability for the market to test $2 again? Or what's the probability for the market to accept above $2 and push higher all of a sudden? I should play the long setups I see on Tia from now on? I think I do. Nice risk to reward. It's like people imagine you are, it's summertime. So imagine you are in a pool and you have a ball. And you push the ball down underwater. The higher, the stronger you push, the lower you get. When you will break free, the higher will go. You have to understand. It's the same principle. It's the same thing. Yeah? It's the easiest exercise to imagine. Imagine pushing the ball lower and lower and lower. When we'll break free, at some point in time, when we'll break free, we'll jump higher. The lower you push it, the higher will jump. Will happen now? No. Will happen in the next half an hour? No. But because I don't know what will happen, and I know that $2 is like a magnet now, from the upside is like a resistance, and I'll try to get there, I'm playing all the long setups I'll see. The longer it stays below $2, the better is for me, because I'll play the long setups, I'll take some profit off at $2. If it'll come back down, I'll play it again and I'll make some money. I'm not playing short ideas, I'm playing only long ideas as long as it stays below $2. And then, well, I'll select what I'll keep or what I'll close entirely. Just my 2 cents. It's a way to trade on lower time frame. 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, and so on. We can play the SFU here? Of course we can. We can wait for a double here? Yes, of course we can. We can say that we'll consolidate here, and then this trend line, it's something here. Look at it. Huh? Maybe we'll go sideways, make new lows, and at some point will be the other side of this trend line. I'll play that LJ? Of course I will. I don't think we'll stay too long below $2, I'll be honest. But if we'll stay, I'll play the long setups. Okay, yes, we are not trading. Yes, CME no. Similar on PITE, you can see a range here. SFUs playing the lower part on the upside only. ENA on 1 hour. Let's go for our chart. I don't think it's... Look at it. It's consolidating here. SSV. We had the pump and now it's going sideways. I'll chase this one? No. I'll play a classic setup here. The best scenario will be a dump here in the long reload zone and a double on 4 hour chart. That will be the best. Hey Christian, good morning. By the way, people, today you are stuck with me on VIP. Okay? Stefan is out, so you'll have to trade with me. It's Monday anyway. Stefan was in a long vacation. I told him to stay there, and I'll keep this live stream. I'm at home, so why not? Let him enjoy himself a little bit. It's Monday and it's ugly to trade anyway. If I'll see setups, I'll post them. Yeah. When it's too much activity, I prefer to let Stefan post for the VIP and me trade by myself, because it's easier for me to focus. But in a Monday, I think I can do both of them. Okay. So that's my overview on Ethereum, Bitcoin, and some shitcoins we have here. Now, something nice to see. Look at the shitcoins on the screen, specifically most of the shitcoins against Solana. Look at Apex. If you have premium, you know why I'm looking at Apex. If you are a VIP, you know why I'm saying. If you are in Capo 1, you have premium, so you'll know about what I'm talking about now. If you're not, maybe you want to get in. Apex, it's a shitcoin posted by Bochan. One was here in this year. And you can see the double. Look at it. You think this one has some potential? I'm not saying this one is real and will go to the moon. Yeah, blockchain and curing cancer. I don't know if they are related, if they stand a chance for this chart to pump. But I have exposure. Below 0.02, I managed to buy a bag. Okay? And you can still buy it. But if you buy and make money, say thank you to Bochan, not to me, because it's not my idea. This is just the last idea, or I think it's the last idea posted by Bochan. And I like it. Will take some time for this one to consolidate and maybe push higher. I don't fucking care about that. The longer the channel, the bigger the pump. Like I told you, the exercise with the ball in the pool. I don't have a problem with that. The only problem I'll have if we go to zero. Then I'll have to accept that it goes to zero. I managed the risk before I entered. When I entered, I decided how much money I want to risk. I will tell you to trade this one. No. Buy and hold. Buy here, sell at the top or higher, and that's it. Make some money. We'll go to zero. Next bus. That's one of them. And you can see 45% for today. Another one. I was blabbing away about this one on daily, people. from the beginning, the chart. Remember when we talked about Arena over and over again? I was one of the first telling you about Arena and how nice it is to make an account, to get the airdrop and so on. You imagine how much my airdrop is it's worth now? I think I don't know, above $4,000. I'm not saying everyone should have 4,000, but you should have at least 1,000 worth of Arena. Every time the market pushed here, I told you to buy some Arena, specifically at the end of the month after the airdrop, because some weak hands will sell after the airdrop, will push the price lower, and that's the best moment to buy some Arena. And I said it here, and I said it here, and I said it here. Well, now I'm not saying to buy it anymore. Sorry. If you have it, enjoy yourself. If you don't have it, sorry. It's too late to buy it here, in my view, for me. Could pump a lot higher? Of course it can. It's like this one is like a pump fund for AVAX. Yeah? They are launching coins on Arena now. So imagine the potential. If you have a bag, maybe get risk-free, sell a little bit, and keep the rest, people. Or do whatever you want. As long as you have a bag and you keep some, you have some exposure, I think that's the best approach. And I specifically said multiple times to buy this one. You see Arena now, a lot of altcoins could look similar in a couple of weeks, couple of months maybe. This is just something that pushed higher, faster. The rest is up to you, people. Is anyone here that didn't hear me talking about Arena? I see 27 people. Not too many people are interested in trading anymore or crypto, because the altcoins are at the bottom. Anyone here didn't hear me talking about Arena? I don't think so. Okay. It's too late for Arena. You need to wait for a Titan. We get a shot here. Again, Bocian idea from Hand of Midas. We bought here, we saw shot here, and I said we'll buy back in the long reload zone. I got a bag here, somewhere in here, and then I bought the shit out of this double here, this bottom. Huh? Good pump? Yeah. I'll sell half on a double again? Of course I'll do. Because I have a free bag and I'll have another free bag. Why not? Just an example. Grift. If I remember correctly, Bocian, I bought Griffane and Griff because they are at the bottom, but Bocian said, well, I reloaded here. Why do you think he's reloading here? Makes sense to reload here? I think. And there are a lot of shitcoin, even whales, people. Even this shitcoin is starting to move. Yeah, it's from the last time, and you can see we made a double from the bottom. It's still consolidating. It's still buyable. Look at Griffane, for example. No, you think it's buyable here? I think it is. You want to wait for this retest? Maybe, if you are lucky, you'll get that retest. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. But even here, you are below 61.8 is buyable. It's okay to buy it. And we can go on multiple ones. Here I have a short list of some of them, not all of them. You can see I have multiple lists. Yeah. I don't know if this one stands a chance, for example. I want to focus on this one because if we'll, I don't know, if we'll pump, it's still buyable here. To below, I don't know, below 5 million market cap is buyable, people. If you want to keep this one for the long run. It's better to buy this W, but you can see W retest, and now it's trying to push higher. The story is not bad. Blockchain, DeFi, and curing cancer. The story is not bad because it's a story after all. They need blockchain, they need to curing cancer, AI to detect cancer. I think AI could be good in that from that perspective. So the story is valid. I like it. The chart is below 10 million market cap. Come on. Has a chance? I think it has. Will pump and will go to, I don't know, 1 trillion? I don't know about that. But if we'll do, I'll be damn sure to have a bag. Do your own diligence. Go, you see the Twitter, you see the website, you see the Discord. Go, do your own diligence. See if the worth to invest a dollar in it. And do it. If not, don't do it. That's simple, people. I'm here to show you. Well, I see this one. The rest is up to you. Okay. People, I think we did an acceptable job this time. We changed the weekly crypto review. It's Monday morning. I think I did two in one weekly crypto review and daily crypto plan in 1 hour. Hopefully I did a good job. Tomorrow it's Tuesday, so it will be free for everyone. Daily crypto plan open for public. Day trading with Stefan on YouTube. New York session free for all the Discord members. So if you are interested in learning about what we are doing in the market, tomorrow is the day. Every week, Tuesday, we open the gates for everyone. No string attached. You just join and see what we are doing. Sometimes we have some volatility and there are things to talk about. Sometimes we don't have, and we'll put the tinfoil hat and talk other things. But it's will be Tuesday and will be open for all of you. Okay? If we have requests, you want to ask me 1 or 2 requests, someone has something to take a look, I'll do it. And then I'll go on VIP and trade with them. So VIP people, hold on a little bit. Let's see if we have any requests. WIF on 1 hour. Okay. I have 4 hours here. I have a kind of a pump chaser zone. I don't like that we have this resistance above. I don't like it, honestly. Let's start with daily. Let's see the overall. No? You have the pump chaser zone here on WIF. It's aggressive, but could be a play. It's up to you. Usually, pump chaser zone is dangerous to play for beginners. I don't know if you are a beginner or not. You can see pump chaser zone here. 38.2 to 50%. Now, let's go on 4 hour chart. Let's see what we have. You have a W breakout retest. You can take the entry here and stop loss here. Yes. The problem is you have equal lows here. So, depending how aggressive you are, depending what your style is, could be an SFU here. Come on, where the fuck are you? 1 second. Could be an SFU here, and you can play along here. Or you can play this W here. Let's see the indicators. Acceptable. Acceptable. If I'll go on 1 hour, let's see, we have anything. Some bullish divergence was here. On 1 hour doesn't look too attractive, I'll be honest. Looks like we'll go sideways. But on 4 hour chart, you can play a pump chaser zone, like a general setup with pump chaser zone as location. I'll take this one now. I prefer to trade something else. I don't see too much about it. Okay, let's take a look at Niku said Arbitrum on daily. Let's take a look on Arbitrum or daily. I have it here. No, let's put one. If it's daily, let's think spot. Hopefully TradingView will work. Oh. Well, We are on weekly here. Can you see something nice here already? I opened the chart only. Can see something nice there, Nico? I think you can. Let's go on daily. There you go. So we have a trade. We are risk-free already. If you want to take a new one, you can take the trade we have, or you can do a new one on daily. Okay? Long reload zone. There you go. On daily, you can take the next W here. You can even go on 4-hour chart and take the next W. You can see here potential bullish divergence. Why? We have a low and lower low. I don't know if you see it, but you should see it. Low, lower low, low, higher low. Low, higher low on MACD. MACD, I think, if we close like this, no, actually MACD has a bullish divergence already confirmed. So yeah, you are thinking in the right direction. I don't know if specifically for daily, you can wait for a daily W to happen. Will take a lot of patience. Or you can be more aggressive and, I don't know, play around a little bit on 4-hour chart. I see this chart ready for play on 4-hour chart. No, we have a W and we have an M here. So you're right. On daily, you have something. It's up to you how you frame the trade. But you have something there. Yeah, maybe not ready for a trade. Maybe you will wait for this retest here, 31, 32 cents, and then to push it. But you are looking at a nice location with some potential bullish divergence, and you are waiting for the next signal, for a next bullish structure. We are already long and risk-free. Yeah, you can see we get more than 1-to-1. We are risk-free. Usually when I'm buying something like this, I'm closing 50% at 1-to-1 and I'll get risk-free. Risk-free position on daily chart, on weekly chart, on a shitcoin is the best scenario. Why? You have potential to win a lot of money, but you don't lose any once you get risk-free. Okay? So getting risk-free with little or lady risk management, it's the best thing possible. Getting risk-free with dollar cost average. You dollar cost average the bottom, at some point you see you sell half on a double and you get risk-free. Not bad. If shitcoin will pump like crazy 5 weeks and you say, well, I'll sell, I'll make some profit, I'll keep some, I'm risk-free on them. Another good scenario. In a trade, if you take the trade here, for example, at the retest, and you get at 1-to-1. You can move your stop at scratch, or you can close 50% of the trade at 1-to-1. You are risk-free. Best scenario possible. You eliminate the risk. You have some potential profit here that is market money you can lose, and that's it. Your account is safe. But that means plan, that means know what to trade, that means to know setups, that means to have a master plan, a lot of things. That means an entire process. If you want to learn our way, join Capo 1. And I'll end with this. Yeah? It's Monday. Don't break your account chasing trades, because Monday it's ugly to trade, usually. Only scalpers have a chance here. But looks like an interesting week. We'll have some volatility, I think. Next week, people. Next week, we have the FOMC interest rate. So trade this week if you want. Next week will be ugly. Next week will be the SFU week. I could promise you that. Entirely SFUs. You know, usually it's not a good idea to trade in a FOMC week, an interest rate decision. Could good things happen for crypto next week? Yes, but we don't know that. We'll have to wait and see, and then we have time to play. That being said, people, let's call it a live stream. Let's call it a weekly crypto review. See you with the same live stream next Monday. We'll keep the same hour from now. Yeah. I made a daily crypto plan for premium again. we'll have the daily crypto plan Tuesday open for public. The rest you have to be a premium member to join us. That was the intention from the beginning. I open a little bit the community. We grow a little bit more than we anticipated, and we'll go back on premium. That's a premium thing to plan the day. Okay, I'll call it a live stream. See you guys next time. Bye bye.